Welcome to Axel Channel, your infotainment channel. Today we'll be talking about the pain of being a man. If you are joining us for the first time, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. This isn't about Macron's wife. It's about the slap we don't hear, the men who bleed silently, the ones we forget until it's too late. It happened in a flash. A diplomatic visit to Southeast Asia. The stage was set, the cameras were rolling. Macron's wife, Brigitte, cupped his face with playful push. A moment of lightheartedness. Or was it? Macron claimed it was just a joke. But let's be honest, some moments hit differently. Some saw it as a playful gesture. Others cringed. A few debated it seriously. But of course, the internet did what it always does. It laughed. The video went viral. Memes blossomed like wildflowers. Comedians found their new material. Commentators hailed her as a strong woman, unafraid to touch power. Even if that power was her husband, the president of France. He's calm. She's fierce. Marriage goals. She taught him in nursery school. Now she's disciplining him like a child. Macron, 47, Brigitte, 72. And when Macron flashed that signature smile, dismissed it as horseplay, the moment passed. Or did it? Let's pause for a second. Let's flip the script. Just imagine, if Macron had cupped Brigitte's face and pushed her. Same gesture, same setting, same cameras, same worldwide audience. Would we still be laughing? Would the jokes still land? Would they implode under the weight of outrage? Would headlines scream, Macron manhandles wife? Would political pressure demand an apology, maybe even a resignation? Would human rights groups be banging down his door? Now, that's the uncomfortable question. That moment, trivial as it seemed, peeled back a cultural truth we tend to ignore. Our outrage isn't rooted in principle. It's rooted in gender. We say we want equality, but we practice double standards. We become experts at recognizing harm when it's directed at women, demanding justice, calling it out. But when the pain is inflicted on men, we either laugh it off, or worse, we look away. Because men experience domestic violence too. But instead of demanding answers, we mock it. We downplay it. We act like it's a punchline in a bad sitcom. Men are complicit in this toxic culture, often because they don't want to lose their alpha male card. And so they absorb it all. Pain, humiliation, bruises, everything. They smile through it. They bury their pain beneath jokes and banter. Vulnerability? Nah, that's weakness. And weakness is a one-way ticket to being less than. But here's the thing. Men aren't expendable because of biology. No, it's the silent toll of emotional suppression. It's the weight of societal expectations. Be strong. Never complain. Don't cry. Don't flinch. Don't show weakness. They take the hits, internalize the stress, and then keep moving forward. Quietly, they hide their bruises. And when the pain gets too much, they sometimes crack. And when they do, it's often too late. A man being mistreated isn't a meme. It's a mirror, a reflection of a culture that only validates vulnerability when it has a woman's face. Macron's slap wasn't just a trivial moment of playful affection. It was a moment that revealed something deeper. Even the president of France, one of the most powerful men in the world, cannot afford to show weakness. Not to his wife, not his country, not to the world. And if he has to brush off humiliation with a smile, what hope does the everyday man have to speak up? To ask for help? To be taken seriously? This isn't about Macron, or Brigitte, or that slap. It's about us. It's about how we perceive pain. Whose pain we acknowledge, whose we ridicule, and whose we simply erase. Love should never humiliate. Playfulness should never come at the expense of dignity. And gender should never determine whose hurt is real. He didn't react, not because it didn't hurt, but because men have been conditioned to absorb these moments without flinching, to lower their eyes, to offer a tight-lipped smile, to just move on. But what if we stopped laughing? What if, instead of chuckling, we listened? Because some of the kindest, quietest men you know are breaking. And they're doing it alone. They leave no bruises, just high blood pressure. No loud cries, only silence. They die behind jokes. They ache behind calm. And when they snap, It's too often hidden behind a smile that was never real in the first place. That slap, it wasn't just Bridget's. It was society's. A reminder that we still expect men to be made of stone. And forget that even stones crack when no one's watching. We love to speak of equality, but let's be real. We only allow men to feel when they've won, when they're strong, when they're unshaken. If men show weakness, if they flinch, they risk being branded as soft or lesser. That's the world we've built. It's time for a change. Let's stop mocking men when they flinch. Let's stop dismissing their pain. Let's stop equating silence with strength and tears with failure. Because until we do, we'll keep losing good men, not to war or violence, but to stress, loneliness, and a kind of pain that never makes a sound. If we truly care about justice, then every human being deserves the dignity of their pain, regardless of gender. Let masculinity mean more than endurance. Let it mean wholeness, the right to be strong, yes, but also the right to be soft, to be brave and still broken, to be vulnerable and still stand tall, to feel and survive. Let's listen to men, especially when they go quiet, because in that silence lives a grief the world hasn't learned how to hold. Let's choose empathy over entertainment, before another smile hides a funeral. Let's create a world where pain isn't just a gender statistic, a world where strength includes the courage to say, "This hurt me." Because when men are finally allowed to feel their pain, without fear, without shame, they might just survive. And if we let them, maybe we all will too. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more infotainment.